Hello everyone, this is Defense Politics Asia, and I came across this video. Is Donald Trump's plan to overhaul the U.S. government, and this shared by Charlie Kirk, and so this is I just gonna let you listen. It's crazy, and then I can talk a little bit on what I think on this. Let's check it out. This part is kind of a crop away because the Trump video uses music that causes copyright strike. So yeah, so I cut off this part. If you want to watch the one with the full Trump video as well, you can actually go to the DPA news version. If not, actually, you can check out the link below. You can also reach this Twitter page in the link below. And now I continue with my analysis. So you heard it. It's nuts. This is a massive overhaul of the U.S. government and system. Basically, I would sum up: remove all corrupted, government officials and bureaucrats. So and then investigate all of those that weaponize the justice system, the laws, the government agencies as political warfare weapons. So he's going to remove all of this. He's going to disintegrate the federal government and spread it out across the country and not let them all concentrate in just Washington, because it is a big problem when you have the entire federal government all concentrating in one place. Then they're going to have groupthink, and they're going to talk too much to each other, and when they talk too much to each other, it become a cabal, and that's something that I think is a great idea. Term limits is massive. Against politicians to work work for corporations that they actually regulate previously. That is brainless. That's definitely should have been done all this while. So term limits is the crazy one, because it will literally just destroy all the career politicians, which means that you can no longer just run as the long term house member, just as your full-time job. So that is great. I'm not sure if it applies to the Senate for this case, because maybe Senate, I think he will not do it, because Senate is a bit like the House of Lords in the UK. It's a bit different. You need people who are really experienced, really have a deep knowledge to be able to oversight the government. So maybe that he will not touch. Maybe it's just a lower Congress, which is supposedly the representing the people of America. So I think that makes sense. And of course, people can still be career politicians in your own state, just not on the federal side. So that's probably yeah, but it's definitely a great idea. A lot of great things are being mentioned, but that definitely will put him in massive crosshairs. So this is basically Trump declaring war on the deep state. Massive news coming out from this, and this came out not too sure when, but I think in the past 24 hours I saw this video. Initially I didn't really click it, but it looks like, yeah, this seems to be legitimate. And I think that there is also yeah, you may be wondering, I'm not American, why Wyatt, why you care so much. The key thing is that a corrupted United States causes trouble all around the world, and it's not just trouble in terms of just war and military stuff. Like, it's not just the Ukraine, it's not just in the Israeli issue, not just the Iraq, Syria, but it's more than that. It is economic as well, corporate, big pharma, everything. Like every one of us have doubts. We all have suspicion about the entire COVID vaccine thing. We all have doubts. We all are wondering, yeah, is this even legitimate? But who knows? But the thing is, yeah, it affects. So and the more you can detach politicians away from these big corporations, the better they can regulate all these big corporations. Not just big pharma. There's also banking. It's also the military industrial complex. food, even food industries, it could be anything. So and whatever, and the thing is, United States, when the FDA or whatever, when they make a regulation, they basically take the lead for the rest of the world. The whole world usually tends to follow the United States. And because everybody trusts the United States agencies, like FDA and whatnot, food, FDA is like the Food and Drug Authority or agency. So, like when the US lists something as good or okay to use, the rest of the world tends to take hint and feel like, oh, if the United States says so, then most likely it's okay. And this affects the whole world. So it's not just United States. United States has outsized influence on the rest of the world, which is why I care so much about US politics, because it affects everyone. And and if United States have proper economic economic plans, fiscal plan, money spending plan, good control over Federal Reserve, if there is a proper use of its military might to really police and help to keep the world a safer place, use their tariff or their diplomatic influence to keep countries from going to war, that would be a much greater good. And Trump have done it before in the first 4 years as president. During his term, no new wars happened, and basically everyone is scared of him. Everybody was scared of him, and really, just like decided to okay, they hold on their plans until Biden came in and everybody just unleashed. So so this is why it's important to me. This is also why it's important to you, because I know 60 to 70% of you guys are not Americans. So, but this is why the U.S. deep state is a danger. And oh yeah, and also censorship. It's like he also talked about how he going to review and he going to charge all these intel agencies or whatever agencies that leaks information to the media, they try to control the media. All these are going to stop, and this is great for channels like DPA, because even though I'm half a globe away, I'm basically totally on the opposite side of the earth, I'm 100% affected by whatever nonsense that's currently happening in the United States in terms of censorship, in terms of misinformation, in terms of how they try to manipulate social media and the media itself. And maybe with all these things being done, maybe DPA can hyper grow, because I always felt DPA is seemingly suppressed somehow. Particularly when the first year of the Ukraine war, DPA was really suppressed, like first year of war. Now it's a bit different. Now it's just competition. There's just too small a market. So, but it is what it is. I feel like this is a super important message, and I hope that Donald Trump will get it done. And so far from that his first term, he really do his best to fulfill his campaign promise, which is why I supported him a lot, more than when he was first running. First running was like, I just don't want Hillary Clinton, I think Trump is a good idea. But when he became president, and because I followed him closely, I realized that he really went on to fulfill all his campaign promise as much as he can. And that was a mind-blowing thing, because I've gone through, when I was much younger, when I started to get a bit more politically aware. That was Bill Clinton, and then you have George H.W. Bush. That no one, and then Obama. No one fulfills their campaign promises. Everybody just use campaign promises to win elections, and they don't do anything about it. Donald Trump is the only one that I realized that I really experienced in my entire life, that a U.S. president actually try his best to fulfill his campaign promise. And so I have great hopes. So, and he has a great team supporting him. So, and it's going to be very different from 2016, because after he won 2016, it was all the rhinos, the people who are Republican in name only, but they are all part of the deep state, part of this bigger mechanism, and they even though in his first half of his term, in 2017, 2018, he can't do a lot of things because even his own Republican Party, despite having Senate and House, refused to support things that he wanted to do because the Trump is not part of that establishment. So this time round is different. A lot of the Republican candidates across the country are all winning their positions because of Trump, because of Trump endorsement, and this Republican Party now is going to be very different, very pro-Trump, and Trump also have more experience because his first term and experience as a president, he realized all the problems. He had 4 years to prepare and decide who to put into his administration, and now he can really build a very powerful, strong team in the executive branch. So a lot of great hopes, and of course, I didn't really cover Trump's victory, and I'm sure that I don't really have to cover it, but I have great hopes for it. This is the political aspect, the internal politics aspect about my feelings about Trump's victory. So when more information I see, I'll cover more things like diplomacy, war, Ukraine, regarding Trump's victory. I'll do a separate video on them. So not let the video just run endlessly. So anyway, thank you for watching. Press the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next update.